I just wanted to do this video regarding here this Google did something interesting here. They put up a little banner here for the search page. It's Hispanic Heritage Month. While it was from September 15th through October 15th. My objective for this channel here is to mostly show the experience from a Chicano's point of view of traveling and the experiences that come with it, because there seems to be a lack of that on YouTube. I actually don't know any channels that show the Chicanos viewpoint regarding travel and the experiences. And but I also want to show from time to time Chicano issues and what it's like to be Chicano, and also tell a little bit about the Chicano experience and our history. So that's what I'm gonna do here right now. Actually, I'm a little bit late making this video because certain circumstances keep happening every time I want to do a topic regarding Chicano issues and the experience of Mexican Americans. And I just think that's kind of strange how things happen. Maybe that's why we don't have any Chicano actors. That's kind of a sensitive subject for me, because I've been actually working in the movie industry for a few years, growing up here in Southern California, and you know, yeah, I worked in a few movies and TV shows, but it was tough getting jobs, it still is, and you know, I'm just perplexed about the whole Hollywood industry, but that's another video I will make in the future. Anyways, we'll get to that a little bit later, but it seems like well, these strange circumstances keep happening. I was going to do another video earlier this year regarding Cesar Chavez Day, and all of a sudden my phone just went out, and it's actually working now, but I couldn't access my phone for several months, and I'm just gonna wait on that video till next year on his day again, then I'll do that video. And when I try to attempt this video here, I actually recorded it, but I lost all sound. Just magically the sound just went off somehow, so I'm not sure what happened. In any case, I'm going to talk about a little bit about Hispanic Heritage Month at the end of this video. I'm going to do a little section that I'll clip at the end regarding that, but let's just go ahead and talk about this guy here, who I never heard of. So after I did a little bit of research, I found out about him, and his name is Corky Gonzalez, and I'll just show you some information about him. La raza mexicano, español, latino, español, chicano. That's basically what he called himself. That's what, you know, I call myself. There's not no one single name. There's a lot of names regarding Mexican Americans. And it appears here he was a farm worker, and it seems like nothing's changed over the years, or whatever I call myself. That's what he said. So apparently he was a boxer, and I look the same, I feel the same, and he was also a writer, some type of reporter. I cry and sing the same. And I don't think he was a singer, but I read that he was a poet. I am the masses of my people, and I refuse to be absorbed. Then he became a political activist a little bit later in his life, I believe after his boxing career. I am Joaquin, the odds are great, my spirit is strong. My faith unbreakable, my blood is pure. Chicano power. We have all these badges, and I will endure. Basically, the word Chicano started to be popularized in the 60s, and that's when he was around in the time of the 60s. That's why it's a little bit before my time, so I wasn't aware of him. And I'm not sure why they actually put him on here, because there's a lot of other Chicano heroes that they could put here. Edward James Olmos, Cheech Marin, they could have put some of them on there. Those are all actors, but those are the ones that I'm familiar with. Anthony Quinn, probably one of the greatest actors ever in existence. He was Mexican American. So you see here is a little bit of information about him, but I found it kind of interesting. And all through the month I was looking for other heroes that Google was going to put up, but this is the only one I saw of this type here. I didn't really see any other people of the past, but I'm just going to go into Wikipedia here, and you can see little information about him. Tells you about him personally. Rodolfo Corky Gonzalez, American boxer, poet, political organizer, and activist. Looks like he had a lot of fights here. 75 fights, 63 wins, only 11 KOs. But there's another boxer, Julio Cesar Chavez. He has something like 100 and something fights. I gotta check that out. He was one of the greatest Mexican boxers around. And here it just tells you a little bit about his organizing Chicano cultural urban movement during the 60s, focusing on social, political, and economic justice for Chicanos. It seems like even today we don't have any of those justices, especially economic. Basically, the word Chicano comes from the ancient Aztec word of Mexico. That term, if you refer the people of Mexico, they were Chicano people. That's basically where that derives from. That was a little bit info about him here. Now I'll just talk about Hispanic Heritage Month, how that came about. Okay, I'm trying to find out when Hispanic Heritage Month was established. And I got this information here. And apparently it says George Bush made the proclamation 1989. But there's a lot of details that revolve around proclamations and observances. So when a president makes a proclamation, it makes it more established fundamentally, but it's not like a national holiday. And basically, a lot of presidents, I'll go into that later, but a lot of presidents do proclamations. They make like thousands of proclamations every time they're president. I was going to do a video about this regarding Obama. He made a bunch of proclamations, and apparently he proclaimed it to be Cesar Chavez Day, but we were celebrating Cesar Chavez Day before he proclaimed it here in California. We've been celebrating before that. I was going to do a video regarding that several months ago, but I had a bunch of weird things happen with my computer going out and my phone going out almost at the same time, and lost all my information that I was going to use. So I skipped that project, but I'm going to probably do that again. Seems kind of strange and uncanny that those things would happen at that point, but get to that on another occasion. And so basically, George Bush was not the first to do it, because it says down here, Hispanic heritage. It turned out it was a week before it became a month. And it says right here in '68, Lyndon B. Johnson signed the National Hispanic Heritage Week bill into law. And right here it says Bush became the first president to declare a 31-day period. But I saw some other information that said Reagan was the first to declare it a month. So that's why it seems kind of strange why Hispanic Heritage Month begins in September 15th, in the middle of the month. That's the question that I was trying to think. Why does it start in the middle of the month? And apparently it started in the middle of September because it was a week that started on 15th. And later on it became a month. And I guess they didn't want to change the date, so if it became a month, I don't know why they didn't change the date till September 1st. That's really idiotic. See, it says right here, the observance started with President Lyndon Johnson, was expanded by President Ronald Reagan in '88 to cover a 30-day period. Oh, I get it now. So Ronald Reagan made it a 30-day period. But you go back up here, and Bush made it a 31-day period. I don't know what the heck's going on with these people, but apparently that's why it became a month.